middle of the lane by your point guard.
Less than 5 minutes to play. The Travelers cut it. Put up and in by a guy who's been terrific all night long. Kendall Marshall with his 16 assists. He's put in 14 points.
Watch how he fights off the physicalness of Jackson right there.
Nice fake and finish. With a good pass fake to freeze Gibson and the little left-hand finger rolls. Nice play by Marshall.
2 to go in the fourth. The Lakers have made a game out of it. Marshall took the bump. It counts on the foul.
But at the other end, Kendall Marshall answers, gets to his strong left hand.
Basket. Avery Bradley, he was the one who checked back in a moment ago. Stop from Marshall. Counted.
Nice play. Once you get a player there, as he gets in a fake and then go all the way to the basket, lay it up, play it in. They don't have
it over to Marshall. There's the pick by Powell. Marshall with 8 on the shot clock goes all the way to the basket.
of that. He's got 5 assists and 3 rebounds. So I don't know if he can.
What is his career?
I don't know. I'm asking you. I think it's 50.
Career average of around. Just 10.5 points, 9 assists a game. It's falling. That's a tough shot. Marshall, a little stutter step, perhaps. One-on-one game. Ball is stagnant. Marshall, though, hits the not played well offensively. They've only shot 41% over the last 11 games. Wes Johnson in trap.
Man, impossible.
And the Laker perimeter defense, to say the least, lacking. Good pass and from Turkey.
They cut off 8 of that 20.
Let's join Chris, James, and Luke in the Access Sportsnet studio for the Jack in the Box. Comes out of the backcourt, bobbing and weaving. Marshall, good pass to Powell, boy.
And then he comes down and makes a nice little delivery to Powell for 2 of his 8.
Perimeter back to Marshall. He's trying to go right that time, but you can see with not the success that he had the other way. How'd that pass get through to Williams?
A couple of the reasons why it's been the playmaking of Mr. Kendall Marshall.
Played well.
Well, he's not in any kind of rotation to develop any kind of rhythm. 4-second differential here in the
Shot clock. Kick in the corner to Williams. He's got it.
In his first start as a Laker, at halftime tonight, he has 9.
Finally does. Now to Marshall.
Good thing the official was counting by half.
Look at that pass by. There's that pumpkin fake. Oh, I already messed it up. Kendall Marshall. James, Access Sportsnet studio. It is time right now for the Jack in the Box halftime.
Lakers have one of their own thanks to Ryan Jelly.
Loses in his 12th.
The champion is more and more fatigued.
Oh, beautiful pass. Marshall.
Somebody from the West, and you get another ring.
Got another rebound.
That was a quick catch shoot.
Down to Wesley Johnson.
Basketball, the Lakers. Kendall Marshall, that's the guy you want with the ball in transition. Finds Wesley Johnson.
49-47. Lakers with 4, with 3. Marshall drives all the way, lay it up, Jordan Hill at the buzzer.
Tough shot, nice play though.
He's got 11 points, other end.
He and Jody Meese especially have this play down pretty well. They just flat cut on the baseline, the bounce pass, 3-point opportunity, and the Lakers can get right back to within 3. All teams probably have a player that they have to live with the bad shot. All-Star game, they're going to have to be replaced.
Backdoor dunk it.
That's correct. If he's going to have any kind of success going forward.
Yeah, that's been their biggest concern.
It's going to elevate over anybody, especially if
anything go through the basket. Marshall. Oh, what a feed to Young! And he's slammed.
The best way to fast break is nobody can outrun how fast they are afoot.
Cooled off. The Lakers find themselves down by 1. Good pass to Powell. Just flipping it.
He sees the big step out. Says, I can.
Played over 40 minutes down. 43 for Johnson. 42 for Winston Marshall.
Maybe he should shoot all of his shots from there.
Oh, there you go. Here's Kendall Marshall. Bounce pass to Jordan Hill. That is beautiful.
Basket and getting to the free throw line as we look at the bounce pass from Kendall Marshall to a streaking Jordan Hill. That's what you want to see in your bigs. Run the floor.
About it. He's gained so much experience, so much confidence, and the coaches gained confidence in him, putting him in games.
Borgia comes out on him. Screened by Kamen. Beautiful pass. Gorgeous pass inside. And the cutting of Williams. And
to the result, and 10. He had 10 points in that first half back in November, and early on, Dallas has hit both of theirs, and Philly has 19 points on 9 for 13 from the floor. Marshall, the quarterback, to Johnson 2 in a row. Yes!
That's not a accident that he made that one.
Now Gasol once again, 5 points, 20 rebounds in their win over Toronto. Marshall bounce under to Powell. Powell puts it up at a
second chance opportunity, even though it wasn't counted as a shot because it didn't hit the rim.
Boston's fifth three
toward the rim.
Lakers down by only 3. Marshall goes to the basket, drive, kick. Johnson alone. Lakers have given up 4 break points going the other way, but they have 12 of their own. They leave Powell alone, and that is bad. Here's Marshall with the pick from Powell. He's going to hook it all the way to Wesley Johnson. He's alone for 3.
Sprint back defensively.
Sacre will score the first basket of the game. Ever since then, it's been forgettable.
To do that, Wayans just stepped in and pretty much picked him.
Sacre
put his hand straight up and got a piece of the shot.
Kendall Marshall, good pass, entry underneath the Sacre.
So offensive-minded, but Kendall is always looking to get the ball to the people in the right spots. Nice entry pass.
He knows his role and hasn't disappointed. It's Mozgov as the backup center.
As we talked about the last time the Lakers saw this team, Amir put up about 12 consecutive makes and recover quick enough to get to Patterson.
Toronto's hit 10 threes, 4 games in a row, but Powell more
to knock that down. But his penetration and his ability to get the ball to the right people is something the Lakers.
Kendall Marshall, Lakers deployed their 21st different starting lineup this afternoon. Noah bottled up, but somehow the basketball got to Butler. Lakers down 80-78. Shot by 3.
Because some teams are able to exploit those. I know how important as a whip. Manny Harris, 3-year man from Michigan, is back from the left hustle down. Lakers in the midst of a run. Nice. It's strange.
This season is than last. Here's the dunk from Nick Young. Good play from Marshall, trying to get to the wing to Michael Beasley on a 3. Let him shoot. Don't let him make a pass to Cole for that.
So, you know, that's a major drop-off. Love what Marshall's in that rocker. He's in that rocker movement. The space, he's creating the space, and he feels comfortable with the release.
Gotta get himself in a better defensive position.
Clock is at 10. Game clock at 16. Another bullet pass. Oh, Kelly.
Don't rush into things.
Bounce to Sacre. He's underneath. He scores. Marshall. Oh, he's got to shoot that. Underneath the Powell. Put it up and in. And Powell.
Take that shot. He waited, then the defender ran at him. He made a play for Powell. Powell
gets great.
The ball was free for anybody to have, and nobody seemed to want it.
How about the break? The turnover department now 13, led to 18 Philadelphia 76er points, and Chris K.
Blake to Nash. Nash touch pass inside the hill. Oh, beautiful ball.
Does not have a 3 tonight, and he's got a steal right there. Now it's a 2-on-1. Great pass for Johnson. Slam.
They just, how easily he jumps. Look at that finish.
Didn't have to try too hard. Oh, good pass. Lob underneath. Look out.
After the turnover, Blake to Marshall, and Marshall just throws it up, and look at the elevation.
Michael Carter-Williams having a great rookie season. Marshall hooks it out. Williams, the triple. Oh! Open triple. Marshall collects the loose ball. The other way. Marshall. Oh, did the rondo fake, and then he finally does.
Points in the quarter. And 42 points in the paint. Kendall Marshall scoop it up and in. Total in the game. Now 4 starters are in double figures.
Kendall Marshall again going to his dominant hand and getting the results that he wants as he goes under Calderon, and that time Kelly was open for a brief moment.
Marshall, after really being shut down, nothing early. Marshall 3, he's got explosive burst to the bucket. Kendall Marshall, he misses his first jump shot.
He's one of the best on-the-ball defenders in the league, so it's one of those 6 who tap the ball from behind.
Marshall goes all the way and scores. Time. Ryan Kelly to Johnson. Ball movement. Marshall. His 3 is nothing. Foul. Powell's going at him. In the corner. Marshall for the lead. He's got it.
catch, the extra pass. It's always that second pass that's generally a better shot opportunity. Lakers defensively, they're going to have to play very, very well.
Kendall Marshall goes all the way.
Plays there, though, that the Lakers were eliminating in the first half.
Marshall again, they're letting him go left too. Yeah, and it's interesting you say that because he was just saying that's what he was doing at the beginning part.
It wouldn't surprise me if he comes back sooner than everybody.
You know what? It's true. There's Marshall for way outside.
Game for Kendall Marshall. I mean, he's got 18 points, 15 assists. We talked about it being a career high, but that one was way behind the three-point line. They're a scary type of a player because once he gets it rolling, look out.
There's that set shot by Marshall.
To go under the screen and doesn't even look about coming out and challenging, so smart play by Kendall Marshall.
To give him another opportunity. Marshall all the way, holding lost. Eddie Harris is the set shot for Kendall Marshall.
They need him to have a high performance. 17 points a game leads the league. Shot clock at 3, and he'll want to 3. And knock it down. The shot's going to get blocked, but the floater, he has it timed perfectly. It's 8 by Marshall. Back in there, Marshall free. He knocks down the 3.
NBA, they give up just over 90 points a game. Kendall Marshall, 16-point lead for the Pacers as they start to pull away. Marshall count if it goes. Just one turnover in the game for Kendall. He's trying to drive on George Hill, and there he is putting it up.
And it's what we've been talking about all year, defense and rebounding. And already it's
Kendall Marshall. He has 4 points, but has 8 assists. Kendall Marshall tries to go in, now comes back out, has a little bit of space. So he hits.
Went along. I finally had to learn how to do it more. Then they got along better with the players and the coaches.
Kendall Marshall's gotten a new lease on life. A good step behind the 3, but that low release point makes it very difficult to shoot it against a contest, but he knocks this one down.
Kaman was a big part of that. He's back in. Marshall, nice play.
He had a dunk.
Career highs in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and minutes playing. Kendall.
Job by them of today, the Lakers, of getting in that offensive possession.
Western Conference teams. Oklahoma City, the #1 record in the NBA.